I'm sitting on the bridge of one of the Belter ships from the Expanse universe, and as you can see, it tells the story of the Belters. It evokes their entire philosophy and exactly how all the things in the Belter universe actually look. A set like this is the end result of hundreds of painstaking hours of welders and carpenters, riggers, set dressers, art directors, but it all begins in the pen and the mind of the production designer, Tony Ianni. And I'm just about to talk to Tony, but we're going to start outside this set because I want you to see just how plain it looks on the outside before we come back in and talk about how it gets done. So, Tony.
Yes.
I'm assuming that a production designer's job is different before production starts as opposed to when production starts. So walk me through what your days are like right now.
Right now, our days are about reading the script, planning for each of the sets that we need,
right,
consulting with our showrunners and producers,
yeah,
and especially with the director. Today, for example, we were out on a location scout,
yeah,
out in the woods, looking for something for the next block.
Okay.
And now I'm back in the office and have to think about our next set.
How much do you have to show up on set to put out fires or design new ideas?
Hopefully never.
Hopefully never. You have a large team that works underneath you,
absolutely.
Set dressers, art directors.
Yep,
How big is that team?
Currently, construction have about 150 people.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe 75 in the set deck department.
Wow.
Yeah, 30 people in the art department alone, so it's a good team.
It's a lot of stuff to do. Plus, over the years, I mean, I was here 2 years ago, there's a lot more sets now than there used to be.
Yeah, there's a lot. Last year, this studio was entirely the Rocinante.
Right.
This year, we're about 25% Rossi, and the rest of them are all brand new. Yeah, it's crazy.
What is this ship we're about to walk inside of here?
This is currently the DeWalt, which is Drummer's ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this has been in multiple seasons.
Started in season 2.
And it was a different ship then.
It was the excuse me, the Guy Molinari.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then it was repurposed in season 4.
Season 3.
Season 3, sorry.
Season 3 became the Weeping Somnambulist.
Okay.
Season 4 was the DeWalt.
Okay. Now, before we go in, I have one more question,
Sure.
which is, this bracing here, is this for like a fight scene? Someone gets thrown against the wall and it shouldn't move?
No, these are called pump jacks.
Okay.
They're used to weld out this wall, which is particularly heavy.
Oh, so this is just to fly this wall away so you can film in here?
We pump up the jacks, lifts up the wall 2 inches, and we pull it out.
Fantastic. Of course, you have to design that into every set, don't you?
Yeah, we have to think about it in advance.
Where the camera's going to go.
Sure.
All right. Can we go in?
Absolutely.
All right.
There we go.
Oh, I never get tired of the looking at the wood on the outside and walking in, and I'm in a completely immersive environment.
We really take advantage of a lot of different materials.
Man.
Right from season 1, though, we started using real metal. In the past, a lot of people would use pipe, like plastic pipes, and try to paint it, but it's a lot easier to use real metal, get the final finish. It's not painted. It's it rusts. And especially for a Belter ship, it's nice to see that extra layer of patina.
It also must be great for the stunts in that it doesn't move and you don't have to worry about supporting.
Advantage of it. Yeah, I mean the stunting is really important to us. When we design a stunt, we have to reinforce walls or add padding or do stuff like that. A lot of times we take padding, we paint it to look like metal or some other material, but it's actually just a foam.
So a ship like this, how does this get started on your drawing board? You're the one that starts the genesis of this. Where does it begin?
That's a really good question. In concept, we talk with the producers and the directors. We start figuring out certain shot patterns and what we want to do with the ship, what the ship is supposed to do.
Right.
All of our ships are vertical. We have to decide, where do they enter? Where are they coming up? What is the purpose of the ship? Where is it going? There's a lot of detail.
So it's all narrative is the first discussion.
For the most part, yeah. For the most part. I mean, we're really lucky. We're working with a series of books. The 6 right now we're on book 5.
Right.
But this is a series of best-selling books, and the authors are with us.
Right.
So, I mean, they're a wealth of knowledge. I have book 5 in my office, and it's just full of Post-it notes. This is this set, this is. And when somebody starts designing a set, I basically hand them the book and say, read that chapter.
Yeah.
And that's how it starts.
When you're looking at the eventual dressing of walls like this, how granular is your attention on the details? Do you give broad strokes like a mood board and then let your team
Absolutely. I have a great set deck team. I mean, obviously I have great construction and paint, but my set deck team is wonderful. His name is Justin Craig.
Yeah.
Huge sci-fi fan. Loves the business, and he just takes the next layer. You know, he puts the final touches on.
After like spending so many years, you've been on this since season 1.
Yeah,
yes?
I was the art director in season 1.
So after so many years on this, do you watch other science fiction movies sometimes and think, oh, I wish I'd thought of that?
Yeah, all the time. But try not to use the.
Of course,
right?
Of course.
Try not to, and let it influence you maybe, but yeah, try not to use it.
So what kind of inspiration would you give your team about like what the walls in this ship should look like, how dense it should feel?
That's a general brushstroke for me. It's say let's belter this ship up and let's go really heavy with it.
And so that means a specific set of aesthetic choices.
For us, it does. I mean, to the point where the scenic department and I have worked out a scale.
Mm-hmm. Wow!
Yeah, the Tynan, which is Clay Ashford's ship, we call that 100.
Right.
And whereas the UN, that was a 0 or a 1.
Okay.
Right. But we always try to put a little bit of aging. We can't have just plain flat walls. It doesn't work at all.
Right. It also becomes a monochromatic.
Yeah. So if I say 90, they know what it means.
Right.
So this is about a 90. So. Yeah.
And then, obviously, as the art department goes, you come in occasionally to kind of give guidance and say, this is a problem that needs solving.
I'm here and I open the set. I open the set. Whenever there's a new set, once we've established it, I don't have to go back, but I do.
Yeah.
But if it's a new set, I'm there on the morning.
Are there times that you roll up your sleeves and get dirty on the set?
I love to.
Yeah.
I'm not really allowed to, but I love doing it. Yeah.
I'm curious, when you were a kid, you probably had an artistic bent. Did you ever? How did you get started drawing, and did you ever imagine you'd be doing this?
I never thought in the world that I would be able to do this. I went to school in an art high school. It was a very good art program, three classes a day, 3 hours a day. Then I went to a great college, Ontario College of Art.
Yeah.
I studied graphics primarily. When I left school, the graphics business kind of crashed a bit. So
computers.
I went to work in a retail store. And one of my buddies at the store, his wife was a film coordinator. She kept trying to get him into the film business, doing craft service.
Right.
And I said, well, I'll do that. And so I started on a craft truck.
Wow.
I did that for 2 years. And finally someone asked me into the art department.
Obviously, after these many years, you guys are, like we talked about, this ship has been repurposed 3 times. How much of that must be a whole extra bit of aesthetic challenge that you can't really train for, taking a set, cutting it up and making it a new set?
I don't think there's any specific training for that. That's just a kind of, hey guys, we've got this, let's see what we can do. But there's a lot of people that weigh in on that as well.
Yeah.
Even in my art department, they'll say, well, we have this ship, but can we use that? And it's like, yeah, so it's always a team. I have a great team. I've said it right from the start. Rob Valerian, my construction coordinator, and Brian, our key painter, our head painter. They're just wonderful at can we do this? Let's use that. And yeah.
I guess the feeling I'm getting on the set as I walk around and interview people is that, despite the fact that there's so many thousands of square feet of sets in all these different environments, Belter, Earther, Mars, there's still not enough room. You guys still have to tile puzzle even more spaces constantly.
We strike a set to build another set.
Wow.
Right now we're standing in the Dwell. By episode 5, 6, or 7, I have to tear it down and put back a Rossi ship, one of the machine shop from the Rossi. And we're not going to use it as the machine shop. We're going to use it as another ship because that was originally the Scirocco from season 2. So it's just this constant, shuffling of cards. And
then those pieces have to go into storage sometimes, and then you've got to be able to put the whole thing back together.
Absolutely.
So continuity photos and all that.
Absolutely.
Wow.
It's an ongoing process for us.
It makes me tired just thinking about it.
It's a lot of fun.
Tony,
it really is.
Thank you so much for showing me around.
Thank you so much.
These are amazing environments
you've
created, and it's just delightful.
Awesome.